Hi, here's another mini journal, one of my vintage junk journals. It's actually jam-packed. For the size of it, is jam-packed with stuff for you to enjoy here. I've tied this one up with some wool just because it does tend to pop open. And I'm calling this one the tickle, and I'll tell you why. Because on the back here is a vintage dictionary page, and up at the top is the word tickle, and I just tickled my fancy. Great images here from that dictionary page, as well as the front. I love this little thatched cottage image. I used a belly band here out of an antique music sheet and made these great vintage tags. This one's out of another dictionary page. So let's look inside. Look at this great image of a little girl and a little boy surrounded by flowers. And of course, the photographer always made some of the images into postcards. There would have been duplicates so that you could send these to family and friends overseas. And then I've just filled this with little spots that you can journal on. This one I dyed and used a leaf stamp. This is from an old recipe book. This little pouch here is made from an antique dictionary page, and you can put your own little tags and inserts in here to journal on, mounted on top of an antique music sheet. That's from an old botanicals book. And look at this great pocket here I made out of the front of an antique book page. Isn't that great? From Little Prudy Books. Great little journaling tag for you there. Mounted again on top of another antique music page. Another little tuck spot here, and all these details here are made with vintage papers. That's an old dictionary page here that I made a tag. Another side of that recipe book. Look at this great old postcard. Isn't that great? That's from Ottawa. So you can have fun journaling on that, or just keep it because it's really interesting. And this is made a little collage of vintage papers. That tag there, you can journal on the back of that guy. This is just a great piece of an old dictionary page. I loved the image of an alpaca. So I put some little journaling inserts there, mounted on top of an old book page. And that flower there is also made out of an old antique book pages. You can journal on the front and back of that as well. It's from a very old bird book. Again, Birds of North America. Love it. More journaling spots. Just a pretty little page there. And you can journal on this old invoice page here. That's a hand-typed story page. That's the carbon copy, which I just love. More pretty images of botanicals, a little sentiment here, and that's an antique stamp tucked into a little doily there. I've given you lots of spots to journal here, and just tucked in a little journaling spot there too on the back of that as well. And you can even slip a tag back here. So this little guy is only $15 and so much fun to look through. And that's first come, first serve.